What's good, everybody? After spending about a day and a half in the My Player Builder, I found a build that has been able to shoot well from the perimeter, get insane contact dunk animations, and also has the best dribble animations and stats. Let me show y'all this crazy Ja Morant all-around build that I came up with. But I'm gonna show you two versions of it. I'm gonna show you a build that is like, accurate to the real Demetrius if you want to play as like a real Ja Morant. And then I'm gonna show you a more comp version of the build that I feel like can do a little bit of everything. So first thing you want to do is you want to make the first name Demetrius. Nah, I'm just kidding. Obviously the name and the number doesn't matter. So for the template, you want to go point guard, 6'2", drop the weight to 170, and then you want a 6'9" wingspan. Now before I show y'all this build, this is not a 3-point hunting build. This is not a pro-am professional 3-point hunting build, bro. This is a highlight reel Ja Morant build. If you want to play like Ja Morant, you want to get contact dunks and be able to shoot the ball and dribble well, you're going to have to make some sacrifices. So we're going to put our driving dunk up to a 94. This is going to unlock elite contact dunks off 2. If you put the vertical up to 82. Now again, this is the original like Demetrius build, bro. This is like more accurate to Ja Morant stats. You can put up 85 driving layup. This will get you Giant Slayer on Hall of Fame, and it'll also unlock some pretty cool layup animations. Now sticking with the actual Ja Morant stats, he has a 77 3 ball and an 82 midi. I've seen people shoot pretty consistently with a 77 3 ball. It really comes down to if you're able to do it and if you have a good jump shot and timing. But an 82 midi is definitely plenty to hit at a high clip. We're going to put our free throw up to a 70. And if you look at the stats, it's pretty accurate to what Ja Morant actually has. He doesn't have any shooting stats on silver, but you will get catch and shoot on gold, guard up on gold, comeback kid, but you get all these really good badges on silver. Open looks is good, corner specialist, and then Agent 3, blinders, deadeye, on bronze is just enough to get by. Again, this build is not for shooting contested fading threes. It's more of like a spot up, shoot when you're open type build. Ball handle is going to go up to a 95. This will unlock the Steve Francis signature size up, and then speed with ball is going to go up to a 90. This way you can get the Kyrie Irving dribble style. Pass accuracy has to be a 77 for me. If I'm going to play any sort of like rec or something like that, I gotta have needle threader on at least bronze. Perimeter defense is going to go up to a 64. You're not going to be a lockdown defender, but you will get ankle braces on bronze at least. And if you have good help or you know what you're doing, 64 is enough to work around the perimeter. It's really not that bad. The other thing about this build is you're not going to be able to get a high steal. So if you can't get a 60 steal, it's really not worth it. This build is best to just play with like conservative defense. You're going to want to upgrade the defensive rebound to a 34. Speed is going to go up to a 86 so you can get that gold speed booster. And then acceleration is going to go up to a 75. This way you can get that triple strike on gold. 82 vertical, like I already said, that's going to get you that elite contact dunks off 2, and then stamina up to a 99, and that's it. Just looking at the badges, you got Hall of Fame handles for days, so you can just like lull your opponent to sleep, do a lot of combos, which you're going to need it with a build like this. You also have Hall of Fame ankle breaker. So this is, like I said, bro, this is a highlight reel build. You're going to be able to dunk on people, get ankle breakers, dribble for days. Like, this is a fun build. And then here are the shades. After all that, you're going to get the build name of mid-range slasher. Like I said, this is more accurate to like the real Ja Morant build, but this is not the best version of the build. Now I'm going to show you guys what I think is the best version that unlocks all the good animations. So same as before, you want to go 6'2", drop it down to 170, up the wingspan to 6'9". Driving dunk immediately goes up to 94 because we want to get those elite contact dunks off 2, and then vertical goes up to 82. So with the last build, you had an 85 layup, which got you, the Kyrie Irving layup animation and Hall of Fame Giant Slayer. But with this build, I only need an 80 layup. 80 layup is definitely enough for me because I still got Slithery on Hall of Fame. I got Buddy on Hall of Fame, Pro Touch Hall of Fame. I get all the really good layup badges like Scooper and Float Game on gold. And then I also still get 2-step and spin cycle on Hall of Fame. Now moving on to the shooting, this is another reason I think this build is a lot better. We have an 84 midi and then an 83 ball. 83 ball is a perfect 3 ball for a build that's not only trying to shoot threes. Mind you, we have a 94 driving dunk, crazy contact dunk animations, and I'm about to show y'all this build actually has some defense. So we got Agent 3 on bronze, which is solid because we're not really trying to shoot fading threes like that, but we do have blinders and deadeye on silver, which definitely helps out a lot. But what I really love about this build is because we get the 84 mid-range shot, we get Midi Magician on gold, And then the 83 ball helps us spot up from pretty much anywhere we want. Free throw is kind of low, so it's going to require a little bit of skill to hit your free throw. If you want to take something down to up your free throw, by all means, go for it. But we're going to put this pass accuracy up to a 77. Ball handle has to be 95 again, so we can get that Steve Francis. And then speed with ball is going to be 90, so we can get that Kyrie Irving. Now defense is going to be kind of crazy. Let me not exaggerate. Like 65 perimeter is nice. I can definitely get by with that. This is an offensive build. You feel me? This is not a lockdown, but it does have 60 interior. So you're not going to be able to get backdoored. People won't be able to just rim run you the entire game. So that's another thing I really like about this build. It also has a 54 block, which isn't insane, but it's enough to get a couple blocks. You know what I mean? Like combined with the 60 interior, like you're not a cone on defense. And then defensive rebound is going to go up to a 60. Yep, this way you can get rebound chaser, but it's actually going to go 61 because I had an extra point, so I just put it here. Speed is going to be an 86, so you can get that gold speed booster. This is going to go up to a 75 again, so we can get that triple strike on gold. Stamina goes up to a 99, and boom. This is honestly a fire Ja Morant build in my opinion. You can shoot, you have crazy contact dunks, excellent playmaking abilities and badges, really solid defense, and then the physicals speak for themselves. 99 stamina, good speed. If you don't already know, you don't need a lot of acceleration to move. A lot of your handling speed comes from your speed with ball, and we got that up to a 90, so we're going to be able to get wide open, go crazy. But let me just show y'all a little bit of gameplay. This build is going to get the same shades as the last build, but it's actually going to get a different name. It's going to be called a shot creating 3-level threat, which I think is fire. Now I'm going to give you guys a little bit of gameplay. I know it's the My Player builder, so it's not that hard to score, but it does show you how well the build is able to move somewhat and also how well it can play some defense. I also got to show y'all the crazy contact dunks that this build gets. It's actually insane. Hey, like bro, you see how big the green window is? And the point guard was like right on my hip. Like bro, he really gets a contact dunk every single time he goes to the lane. The dribbling is definitely valid. You see how fast he moves, especially if you try to combo up. And mind you, we don't have good animations. We're in the My Player builder, so we have no control over what animations we have. But okay, that's my fault. But imagine if this build had, hold on. Hey, imagine if this build had the Steve Francis with the Kyrie Irving dribble style. Good defense. Okay, that's that interior defense I was talking about. Hey, LeBron. Okay, this is not the LeBron show. Relax. But hopefully you guys see where I'm coming from at this point. The interior defense isn't like sad. That's another green. The green window is really big on these open jump shots. The contact dunks are absolutely insane. He's not a cone on defense. He can hold his own. You've seen the stops we get in the interior. And I just got a steal with no steal rating. Let's see if we can pop another 3. Okay, that's my fault. And it's still green. So now we're going to end this with a nice contact dunk. You see the score, 20-6. Like, this build is just a freak, bro. Paolo, don't do it. Hey! So that's going to be the build for y'all, man. Hopefully you enjoy. Definitely leave a like if you want to consider using this build. And if you have any suggestions as to what you would tweak on the build or how you would change it around, go ahead and help each other out and comment below. But I spent a lot of time making this build. This is definitely a build that I would use myself. And I might actually start a no mini series with this. But really at the end of the day, the best build has like good stats, solid badges, and it really has to just fit your playstyle. And again, it is just a video game at the end of the day. You want to have fun. If you're not in like a professional pro-am rec league or whatever, bro, just make a build that is able to hold its own, gets the good animations, and most of all, just have fun. Because that's what it's all about. So if you have any other NBA players in mind that you want me to recreate in the My Player builder, go ahead and let me know, and I'll go ahead and hit the lab and cook up a build that is as close to that player as I can get. But that's going to be it for today's video. I appreciate y'all as always for watching, and peace.